being human with you. No evil, you need to know evil to truth seek. Unbelief we must reconcile, see, hear and speak. No greater cause than to let the secret of love's light leak. Unpause no more, open the truth and cry out, see, hear and speak. No blind light to lose your way, no deaf ear to truth today. No voiceless heart, let me hear you say, see, hear, and speak. Welcome to the Friday reflection of Being Human with You, episode 1. So we are now very, very much out of the gate. We are moving forwards together with Being Human. And part of the longevity of this podcast is us. I know it takes time at times for something to land with others, and I will be here each week, every Monday, for a brand new episode of Being Human with You, and also every Friday with a reflection. From a practical point of view, to some degree, it's slightly easier to organise, because it's me sharing a message and you responding. And I want to just put a little bit of emphasis on that in this order, to thank those who have commented. I'm going to try to remember as many names as I can. I'm not reading from a list. The likes of George, Kimmy, previously in conversation, Ikigai, Jill, in conversations, passing conversations with others, Ed, Paul, Nettles, lots of people I connect with in TikTok. I'm sure I'm missing quite a few names, so apologies to those if I am. And in the comments, that will be a lot easier. And what I mean by that is comment on the YouTube content, comment on the Spotify content. If you're seeing short clip videos of this in Instagram, in TikTok, Facebook, those are the predominant social media platforms that I'm utilizing, comment. And then what I'm going to begin to do is collect those comments together so that then I can respond. So rather than it being, which is not criticism by the way, rather than it being love the podcast, that's wonderful, thank you. I would love it to be a particular discussion, a particular point that's been made, something that's been shared, so we can talk about that further. And this is where the consistency comes in, because I do feel that will unravel across the next weeks, months, and years. And I mean that because I'm committed to this process, because it's me and it's you. That's where the comments come in. I see it as a response, a conversation. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. A conversation rather than a comment. So let's grow that across the next few weeks. These Friday reflections, they're not lengthy, approximately 10 minutes. The actual episodes themselves, full content, including music. The actual episodes, episode 1 I think was just shy of 30 minutes. So not long, easily digestible. And of course, you can watch in YouTube and you can listen in Spotify. And when you do that, like any discussion, any conversation, there may be elements of it that come back to you where you think, that's interesting. I've got this point of view on that, or I've heard this, or I've read that. And this open forum, if you like, for discussion, that's what I view this podcast as. Rather than it being guest-driven, it's topic-driven, subject, conversation-driven, but not particularly interviews. It's you, however many, whoever that may be, and as we grow together, expand together over time, that could be, a considerable number of individuals coming together and we're coming together in being human. That's the key. I've got my phone going. Maybe I've got somebody communicating with me. Let me take that. No, I'm going to ignore that. That's not a call that concerns me. So, not that any calls concern me, to be honest. A magic moment in the midst of communication. That was our first topic in episode 1. Check out the episode if you've not actually seen it yet. YouTube, Spotify, Being Human with You, episode 1. Effectively initiating conversation. And I want to give a real life, living, breathing example now of that and how social media platforms can be fascinating in terms of connection. Because yes, I'm not criticizing this, by the way, and I'm not turning my back on the possibility of interviews, conversations in the future. I'm not. However, at the current time, this is easier in some ways to organize with you. I share a thought, a topic, a subject. You enter into the conversation. So it's me and it's you. It's being human with you. TikTok. I do a lot of walk and talk lives as well as some singing and chatting. And one particular one. So again, this is a little bit of a alternate to the organized conversations, a conversation with somebody you know, and or that conversation that it's scheduled, it's planned. I've done that before in the past many times, interviews, I've been interviewed. So you organize it. You have a set time and you record, you perhaps have a set idea of what this person is about and the type of questions you're going to ask, perhaps possibly something they want to share, promote, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. As a singer-songwriter, I know how important that is. This is different. And what's interesting is within the first couple of weeks of beginning the process of starting this project that's going to last for a long time is a magical moment in TikTok. And I'm going to share a little couple of bits of that with you now. I'm not going to say any more apart from Sarah, SJ Bonnie Lass. I was doing a walk and talk live. Sarah made a comment. Do you want me to join you? Yeah, okay. Sarah had actually come into a couple of music lives I'd done previously, so we'd had some discussion connection. So I knew this wasn't a complete stranger. However, we'd never spoken to each other directly. Yet that is the proof of what I feel is the essence of being human with you. And the subject we talked about, trust, was a primary one. That was what I was talking about at the time. Then at the conclusion, and I'll be sharing that I think in episode 2, which is a conversation around AI's view of being human. And it was a fascinating conclusion to the discussion. But I'm going to share now a couple of clips, just a couple of brief parts from this walk and talk. Sarah, there was no plan. There was no if you want to join me at this time, nothing like that at all. It's an impromptu moment. And watch the discussion that we had, because it's really, really fascinating for the experience of us being human, and also, to extend it very specifically, a conversation of a man and a woman. Now, man and a woman about being human and about trust specifically. A couple of outro songs for this particular Friday Reflections. They will be Mirror of Me from the latest album Inside of Me. It's a reflection potentially of yourself. We are that for each other. We are mirrors at times of each other, and we can mirror in a positive way and a negative way. We get to choose. And of course, I'd encourage that affirming, that uplifting, that being human reflection, and a little snippet of a song from the upcoming album, Late Spring, Early Summer, Oversoul the Reform, and the song is named Prism. Before those two songs, join with me for a couple of minutes of myself and Sarah, SJ Bonnie Lass, connecting in a completely impromptu moment. Remember, comment. Above all else, drop in the comments. Share your thoughts, your feelings of being human. Like, share, and subscribe. And follow, of course, in Spotify. I look forward to being with you very soon. Over to this magical moment of myself and Sarah as I did the walk and talk live in TikTok. Until next time, keep being the amazing human that you are. Join you. Interesting. Do you mean as in now, or do you mean in the future? I'd love you to join me, SJ. And yeah, discussion. And requested to join. This will be interesting.
Good afternoon, friend.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Camera on. I'm not long home from work, so
bless you. Well, thanks for joining me. That's beautiful.
No, you're very welcome. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, it's lovely. Is it like this where you are?
It sure is, but I'm going back to bed because I've been up since 5 a.m.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. So
I've got time to join. I've got time to discuss. It's a very interesting topic. I think we all have met people who we can trust more than others in our life. And I think with experience, we learn to be very selective who we put that trust into.
Letting go of years of hurt as I lift the veil in a hall of mass lies. Will my truth ever prevail? If you wanna join me in that broken room, know my reflected tragedy, then come take a deeper look at the real mirror of me. See through the glass to the other side. In a home full of mirrored lies, one by one I let them slide. Letting go, surrendering, yet the splinters live infinitely. In a hall of mass lies, you perform my truth in your theater of hypocrisy. If you ever want to see in that broken room, then be my guest, but I suspect you won't want to be. For in my eyes, there are no lies, only the true mirror of me. See through the glass to the other side. In a home full of mirrored lies, one by one I let them slide. See through the fractured pain, truth, reality. See in my eyes the real mirror of me. I guess I'll bleed in my own time. Living, breathing reality. My soul is more than another song, more than another pain-filled rhyme. Inside of me, inside Let your light shine. Wander down the narrow lanes that lay across the pathway of my innocence. Loyalty had shaped the younger me, but dawn is now closing on the year of defense. How can you gather the pieces of yourself once fractured? How can you heal a soul schism, move your mind? Truth's never really hard to find. From prison to eternity prison. Let your light shine. Let your light shine.